Welcome to this video in which we will see contribution of Louis Pasteur in the field of microbiology. Louis Pasteur, the man who gave life to microbiology. In the mid-19th century, Europe burst with a big scientific debate: how does life begins? Some believed in spontaneous generation, abiogenesis, that living organisms could arise from non-living matter. Others doubted it. Among them stood Louis Pasteur, a young French chemist who changed the face of biology forever. Pasteur's curiosity begins with a simple problem. French wine and beer often turn sour. The winemakers blame air, spirit, and bad luck, but Pasteur took his microscope and peered into the cloudy liquid. What he saw amazed him: tiny living cells. He discovered that specific microorganisms cause fermentation and spoilage. The good microbes made wine, the bad ones made vinegar. Thus, he proved that fermentation was a biological process, not just a chemical one. He proved life does not arise spontaneously. Pasteur designed his famous swan neck flask experiment in 1861. He boiled nutrient broth in flasks with long curved neck that allowed air but trapped dust particles. No growth appeared unless the flask was tilted, allowing dust and microbes to enter. With this elegant experiment, Pasteur disproved abiogenesis and supported idea of biogenesis, that life comes only from pre-existing life. This experiment laid the foundation of modern microbiology. Pasteur's discoveries did not stop there. He found that some microbes need oxygen, aerobic, and others can grow without it, anaerobic life form. This distinction helped him understand why some fermentations occurred in closed containers. He also developed the process of pasteurization, gently heating liquids to kill harmful microbes, saving French wine and dairy industries. Soon, the Pasteur turned his attention to diseases. Inspired by the work of Edward Jenner, who had discovered the smallpox vaccine, Pasteur began studying animal infections. He showed that diseases like anthrax and fowl cholera were caused by specific microbes, supporting germ theory of the disease, which was also championed by Robert Koch in Germany. Pasteur went further. By weakening the disease-causing microbes, he could protect animals from infection. His success in producing vaccines against anthrax and rabies became legendary. The first rabies vaccine, tested on a boy named Joseph Mister, saved his life, providing that vaccination could prevent even from fatal diseases. Pasteur's era was full of great minds. Joseph Lister applied his ideas to surgery, developing antiseptic techniques. Robert Koch perfected method to isolate bacteria. Ferdinand Kohn classified them scientifically. Yet it was a Pasteur's imagination, experiments, and compassion that made him the true father of microbiology and immunology. From spoiled wine to saving lives, Louis Pasteur transformed our understanding of microbes, tiny invisible creatures that could both harm and heal. This story is not just one of science, but of curiosity, courage, and a belief that knowledge could save humanity. Thank you.